Frank Sinatra Mount Rushmore. I just picture myself in like black and white. I mean like there's a black and white filter on my body.
Yeah.
Every time I see you grin, I'm such.
And the man is Frank Sinatra.
The summer wind.
Piano.
Fly me to the moon. Let me play among the stars.
Can't go wrong.
That melody. He is my favorite artist. I'm not that confident in my list.
Okay.
Because
it's what my list is definitely interchangeable.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. There's
a lot of stuff, man. A lot of good stuff.
I have 355 honorable mentions.
On your list.
So we're going to do 4, 3, 2 honorable mentions, and then our number one. Thanks for responding so well to these segments.
Yeah, very cool.
We did the Keith Urban Rushmore that did well. Billy Joel one went well. I mean, I guess we've been playing music professionally for 20 years, and so why wouldn't we do music stuff?
Yeah.
So anyway, thanks for responding well to it, because we're going to keep doing it because it's super fun for us.
Yep.
Sir Cooley.
All right. Piano Man. I'm just kidding. That was the other one.
Party in the USA.
Yeah. Are we going to do a Miley Cyrus? I already know what my number one is for Miley.
The Climb.
Yep.
It's the Climb.
All right. Back to Frank.
Yeah.
Let's focus. Number 4 for Frank Sinatra. I've Got the World on a String.
Oh. Woo-hoo! Frank.
I've got the world on a string, sitting on a rainbow.
Double rainbow.
Got the string around my finger.
I can never sing along.
What a world.
Yeah, I know.
I can't sing all
What
over
a
the place.
life, I'm in love.
All right.
I got.
We need to talk about this. Yes. We need to talk about this. Bring back the horns.
Oh, yeah.
Why did we get rid of horns?
I don't know.
I mean,
I don't know.
Obviously, in the 80s, Chicago and some of these bands were trying.
Yeah.
But and I'm an electric guitar player.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of the guitar, but I think the guitar killed the horns.
Yeah.
And the saxophone
Maybe.
and all that kind of stuff. And bring it back.
Yeah.
There's
for
so
sure.
much. It's like a whole different personality.
Yeah.
And dynamic.
Well, it's a great add-on, because when I play with A-Town, sometimes we don't have horns. It's just like the package deal that the client gets or whatever.
Yeah.
It's just the 7 of us. But if they want horns, it's obvious an add. But when they do, it changes our game
Completely.
dramatically, bro.
Yeah.
There's so much stuff that they do that that's just on top of it. Especially if you have a good horn line, we're like, hey, take the reins.
Yeah.
You guys they normally have a leader, if there's 3 of them anyway. They're just like, they follow this one dude. They're just like, hey, let's do this, play over. And they figure that stuff out. Almost said the S word. They figure that stuff out because I'm so excited. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's the one.
Okay.
But they figure all that out on the spot.
Yeah.
And it's so 9 times out of 10, it is so good. And especially when we have 3.
Yeah.
And then, because we have horns on the track or whatever, but sometimes that doesn't, all the time, basically, I don't cut it.
No.
When you have live horns, there's something about it.
I was going to say that. First and foremost, I said I was a guitar player. Nate is a professional drummer and a very, 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 very good one. So that's the context there. With the horns, you're right. With the live horns, I think it has everything to do with dynamics. So I feel like a lot of instruments, a bass, even a guitar.
Yeah.
When you strum it, it kind of sounds the same. You can strum it with a little more velocity.
Sure, yeah.
And you can break up the tubes in the amp or something.
Yeah.
But with a horn section, they can be real quiet, and then they can get just real freaking loud.
And they can mute
It's
well.
almost
a whole different
like
sound.
It's almost like a drum set.
Yeah.
I mean, if you think about the dynamic of you can be here,
yeah,
and then you go, bah, da, da, da. You know, it's like,
Yep.
you can't do that on guitar. You
Nope.
can't do that on bass.
Nope.
Honestly, not even piano.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's almost like a drum set.
Oh, yeah.
The horn section.
For sure.
I think that's what makes it just so large.
Yeah. And the horn has been around for hundreds of years.
Yeah.
And it hasn't changed. I mean, you have like new stuff or whatever, but as far as like the actual, trumpet or trombone,
Yeah.
it hasn't been changed over years.
Yeah.
There's a reason why, because it's great and
Yeah.
it's solid. So,
Well, time for my number 4.
yes, sir.
That was a fun one. All right. Mine is from the Columbia years. So this is
Nice.
the voice, the early Sinatra.
Got it.
And this song is called 5 Minutes More.
It was late.
Ready? Right here.
Give me
5 minutes more.
Only 5 minutes more. Let me stay, let me stay.
Come on, man. Frank,
So good.
what are you doing to us?
I know,
What
right?
am I begging for? Only
I just picture myself in like black and white. I don't mean, I mean like there's a black and white filter on my body.
Yeah.
Of your charm.
I have no color. Like I picture myself in this like, I don't know.
By the way, I think that's what you should do. Just put a filter on that every time you play a music. every time you play Frank, we just turn black and white. It's kind of like Cowboy JT,
Yeah.
but it's Frank.
You just feel like,
Put a filter.
yeah.
Black and white
Anyway,
and put a filter.
obviously
Done.
not your typical Frank choice, but
Yeah.
dude, every time and
Smooth though, man.
every time this comes on, I do not skip it. And that's how I
Right.
know it's like one of my favorites. I just,
Yep.
and it's just, he's just talking about like, he's in love with this girl. It's like, dude, give me 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Give me 5 more minutes.
Mhm.
Give me 5 minutes more. Only 5.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, cool. What's that? Yeah.
What?
Okay.
Just kidding.
All right. Number Trace.
Frank never cheated.
You did not read that book.
Nope.
What's your number 3?
Number 3 is and a movie ramped this up. You Make Me Feel So Young.
Oh, yes. Woo! Horn section.
You make me feel so young.
Woo! Come on.
You make me feel so spring has sprung. And every time I see you grin, I'm such a happy individual.
I don't know how. Like I said, it's hard for me to sing along with him. He chooses his own, because every time
Yeah.
he'll extend notes and bend them, and he comes in on different rhythms, and
Especially live, man. Like, I was like, oh, he missed his line. Oh, no, there he is.
yeah,
It's like, just comes in later.
and it's like, how can he do that and still? It sounds like it was on purpose. Not,
Yeah.
not. I don't know.
Yeah, for sure.
He's
That and, well, I mentioned the film.
The moment that you speak,
Elf.
yeah.
That's what this is on.
I want to go play hide.
So my number 3 is again from the Columbia years.
Okay.
The Voice.
Nice.
It's my last one from that sort of old school
Okay.
Frank.
Yeah.
But new school Frank sang the song. So
Okay.
it's called "I've Got a Crush on You." You know
All
this
right.
one?
I think so.
How glad the many millions of Annabelles and Lillians
yeah.
would be.
So that's not the version I love.
Me.
This is the version I love. It's from Sinatra at the Sands.
Oh, okay. I've definitely heard this
Capture
version.
me,
But then he gets to the
and
hook.
it was how I won you, I shall never know. It's nothing to view.
Here we go.
I love the clanking of the.
I've got a crush on you, sweetie pie, all the day and night.
There's a part two where
God, Room 103.
Hear me sigh. I I never had the least.
He does this
notion
thing where he's like, fight, 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 fight.
for a lovely cottage that we could share. Fight, 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 fight.
There it is.
The world will part.
Anyway,
Dude,
again,
live, bro.
both of those are two like pretty slow songs, but every time they're on, I listen to them. They're so smooth.
Yeah.
All right,
That's smooth.
number 2.
Frank's smooth, dude.
What you got?
I like this pick.
Okay.
Not only this is a good song, but there's a part in here, and because we've listened to this many times, and there's just a little subtle horn part, and
Start with an L.
it does.
Okay. Do you want me to play that version? Okay. Keep talking.
And but there's just certain horn part where it lasts maybe 5 seconds, and I'm just like done.
And I remember when you first like showed it to me, you would like stop the room.
Yeah.
And you'd be like, everybody
so good.
stop what you're doing.
And it's
like you
everybody shut up.
You can't miss this part.
Shut the F up. Settle down.
Yeah.
Listen. But number 2 is Lady and the Tramp.
From the Swingin' Affair album.
There you go.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And the part's coming up pretty soon.
She gets too hungry for dinner at
8. Me too.
She likes the theater and never comes late. She never bothers with people she'd hate.
Hit him, Nate.
Here it comes.
That's
Everybody
why
shut up.
the lady
Right
is
here.
a tramp.
Woo-hoo!
Doesn't like crap games
Oh.
with barons or
I don't know what about it is about that part, man, but it just it takes me to another lifetime, I guess.
I was going to say that is almost like a piece of history.
Yeah.
'Cause you just don't hear
In of itself,
you
yeah.
don't hear stuff like that.
Nope.
Like
But great
Frank.
song.
Now I want a cigar, so we're gonna have to smoke after this.
Yep.
Okay.
It's gonna happen.
My number 2.
Mm-hmm.
I almost didn't put this one on just because I didn't want both of my top ones to be so mainstream, but I just can't help.
okay.
I just can't help it.
Yeah.
These two are my favorite. And so they need to be on my Rushmore. Sorry, I'm trying to find my playlist that I made for this.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think I'm going to do the Sinatra at the Sands version again.
Okay.
Come Fly With Me.
The Sands is proud to present a wonderful new show, A Man and His Music. The music of Count Basie and his great band.
I love when he goes, how did all these people get in my room?
And the man is Frank Sinatra.
Obviously a very long intro, but it's really the
It's
intro that I need.
how did all these people get in my room? Come fly with me, we'll fly away.
You get it. You've heard it.
If you can.
You've heard it. It
Yeah.
is. And even the studio version, right when it.
Yeah.
Bam.
So good.
Come fly with me.
Anyway, that's my number 2, brother.
Yep. I like it.
So we're honorables.
Honorables.
Hit me with it.
Luck Be a Lady. Fly Me to the Moon. Rose-colored glasses.
Yes. Oh, good one.
In the Wee Small Hours. Then I have a Sinatra and Strings
Yes.
section. And from those, I have Come Rain or Come Shine,
Mm-hmm.
Misty, and That's All. And then with Count Basie, I have Please Be Kind, Pennies from Heaven, I Only Have Eyes for You, Learning the Blues,
I love that one.
Gonna Sit Right Down and Write Myself a Letter,
Gonna sit.
and I Won't Dance.
I won't dance.
Now,
That's
there's
the
two
one
versions of that.
Well, his and yours.
his and Count Basie.
Okay.
But I mean, I like them both.
But I'm talking about the straight beat you put to it. I won't dance.
Oh yeah. That's the Swingin' Affair version.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's it.
I have so
That's
many
all.
like
That's all.
or nothing at all. I have too many, so I'm just gonna go fast.
Yeah.
You make me feel so young. I won't dance. Nice and easy does it.
Oh yeah.
When you're smiling. When you're smiling.
Oh, yeah.
And then the same record, Supposing.
Oh
You know
yeah.
that? Supposing
Yep.
Yeah. Please Be Kind. In the Wee Small Hours. All or Nothing at All. Lady is a Tramp. Theme from New York. Best Is Yet to Come. I mean, all these are just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So good.
Luck Be a Lady. All of Me. All of Me. You know that one?
Yeah.
And then 3 more. I've got A World on the String, The Way You Look Tonight, and My Kind of Town. Chicago.
Nice.
Chicago.
Yes, sir.
All right. You ready?
I'm ready.
The number 1, Frank Sinatra. Rushmore. Cooley?
The number 1 Frank Sinatra Rushmore for me is The Summer Wind.
Oh. Summer Wind.
Came rolling in.
From across the bay?
See.
So,
I think.
wow, wow. Summer wind. I love it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
The summer wind came blowing in from across the sea.
Ooh, that organ.
It lingered there
Here's another horn part
to
What I
touch
love.
your hair and walk
Right here.
with me.
Here.
All summer long
Oh, yeah.
we sang a song, and then we strolled that golden sand. Two sweethearts and the summer wind.
Let's go.
That's my number 1, baby.
Like
I love it. I love it. I would like that's not on my Rushmore, but now that I'm listening to it, it's smooth.
You're right.
And it's just
It's so good, bro. Yep. That pocket.
yeah. Oh,
Man.
all right.
Oh, here we go.
My number 1
JT's number 1, Frank song.
is probably a lot of people's number 1, and that's okay.
Okay.
I have to settle with that. I'm not being original here, but Fly Me to the Moon.
Piano.
fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars.
Can't go wrong.
That melody.
Can't go wrong.
Let me see what spring
And horns?
is like
When they-
on
Oh, yeah.
Jupiter and Mars.
In
other words, hold my hand.
in other words,
baby, kiss
Forte
me.
Pizza Mill.
Fill my heart with song.
this, without a doubt, every time I hear it, I'm just like,
It's good.
oh, Frank.
Yeah. It probably would have been my number 1, but we play it so much
Yeah.
that it's just kind of like, I mean, it's still amazing and I can still listen to it,
And that's what I had to
but
come to terms with.
Yeah.
It's both of my number 2, like both of the top 2, Fly Me to the Moon and Come With Me, like, or Come Fly Me. I was like they're so overplayed, but they are my favorite,
they're still good.
you know?
Umbrella sky.
That's the most perfect.
That was awesome.
Then softer than a piper man. One day it called to you.